morning, children. So here we are with chapter 12 money video. We have been learning about selling price, cost price, profit, loss, also the unitary method. We have done all these concepts. Now we are doing the exercises based on these concepts. Just with you in last video, the exercise 12.4, where I taught you how to find out the value of few other values depending on the already given value. Means unitary method में क्या करते हैं हम लोग, अगर 30 पेंस का कॉस्ट दिया हुआ है तो 1 पेन का कॉस्ट निकालते हैं एंड फिर उसके बाद में आप 40 का भी निकाल सकते हो, 50 का भी निकाल सकते हो, 150 also you can find it out. Once you know the value of one unit, you can find out the value of many. At the same time, if I know the value of 30 pence, I can directly find out the value of 50 pence depending on the value of those 30 pence. There is a direct method also, which I discussed with you in the video, and I had given you all one problem. I told you all need to try to solve it directly instead of, going and doing a unit, first finding out the value of unit and then going and doing this. How can we do it directly? And that's what I had asked you. But not that I have not taught you that in the video. And I told you that we will be discussing in the live session. But as today is Saturday, we are going ahead with the video where I will take more concept teaching. And of course, on Monday, we will do the discussions. Let's see ahead. Now, this picture is from your textbook itself, which is from page number 209. You can see the page number. Here, I just want to discuss one thing. You know already what is profit or loss. When the selling price is more than the cost price, it is a profit. When selling price is less than cost price, it's the loss. At the same time, what happens is, suppose the seller, the vendor, goes to a market, not you. The seller, the vendor, he goes to the market and he buys some stuff. Let's say, a stationary person, he goes to a big market where he gets lots of things, the pencils, erasers, sharpeners, and all the required stationery he wants to keep at his stationery shop to sell. Okay, now he buys that product and अब वो हाथ में तो उठा के लेके नहीं आने वाला है इतना सब प्रोडक्ट. He is going to load it into some tempo or some mini truck, maybe a bigger truck, depending on how much shopping he did, how much buying he did. Now that truck person who's going to load his stuff, the tempo person, a mini truck person, is obviously not going to bring his stuff to his shop from the actual market for free of cost. He's going to charge him something. There will be some people who will be helping him to bring down the stuff from the tempo and put it in his shop, to arrange in the racks. So all this is called as overhead charges. What are they called as? Overhead charges. When you read 7th standard, 8th standard, you will be doing a lot of things on this topic. But right now, this is more than enough for you to know that this is called as overhead charges. So his cost price for whatever buying he has done, मतलब वो उसने जो buying किया, अगर he did the buying of 20,000, his buying is not of 20,000. He has to add the overhead charges, that is he paid to the tempo or the truck person, to the helper who helped him to put down the product and arrange in his shop. So the cost price for him will be 20,000 plus the overhead charges. So So just take an example. What is given here, example 3. Anand bought a table for rupees 740 and paid rupees 150 as the transportation charges. I told you. Obviously, he must have put it in a mini auto or something like that, and he paid him rupees 150. He sold the same table at rupees 1000. Did he earn a profit or suffer a loss? Now, he actually bought it for 740 plus he paid rupees 150. So actually, he spent 890 and then he sold it for 1000. 1000 is obviously more than 890. So selling price is more than cost price, and thus there is definitely a gain, a profit of rupees 110. Look at the same thing. Chitra bought a statue for rupees 1500. On the way home, the statue got slightly damaged. She had to sell it for rupees 1400. Did she earn a profit or suffer a loss? अब वो स्टैच्यू लेके आई लेकिन वो डैमेज हो गया. Now somebody is buying a damaged piece from Chitra. So obviously Chitra cannot expect that she will get 1500. She will get something less than that. So she thought of selling for 1400. So she incurred a loss. She suffered a loss of rupees 100. Now here, exercise 12.2, the A part, look at the cost price and selling price and find the profit or the loss. Now children, the same table, I have drawn it in my next slide, exercise 12.2. Look at the cost price and the selling price. The same table I have taken in the next slide and find the profit or loss. Now, I have taken question number 1 and 3. Please open your textbook page exercise 12.2 exercise, A part, page number 209. This is the first question and this is the third question. Okay, this is the first one and this is the third one. Just for a change, I got this. So the cost price is rupees 18 and selling price is rupees 20. Obviously, we see the cost price is less than the selling price. That is 18 is less than 20. Or you can write it other way. Selling price is more than the cost price. That is 20 is greater than 18. So there is a profit. So there is a profit. So 20 minus 18 is equals to rupees 2 as profit. Just one moment, please. Okay, rupees 228 is the cost price and 221 is the selling price. Now here the cost price is more than the selling price, or you can say that the selling price is less than the cost price. So there is definitely a loss of some money there. Let's see. So their formula becomes CP minus SP, the ulta of exactly your first question, which is 228 minus 221, which gives me rupees 7. Give me a moment. I've lost the. Okay. Now we are going to the exercise, same exercise 12.2, the B part, page number 210. Here, the first question. Ravi bought a digital camera for rupees 2,585 and sold it for 2,650. What is the profit? Now selling price is more than. I will take my text annotation here. Now selling price is more than the cost price, or the cost price just a moment please. Sorry children, sorry. So we see that selling price SP is more than cost price, or we can also write that cost price is less than selling price. They both mean the same. And formula, of course, you know, SP minus CP gives you profit. Okay, so this is the way you're going to do it. Now you can find it out. I will not help you beyond this. You can solve it on your own in your copy. Solve it and keep it ready. Now let's see the next slide. Solve the word problem, the same exercise, question number 5. I'm not doing 2, 3, 4 because they are of the same type. Now question number 5 is different. A man bought a second-hand car for rupees 40,000. He spent rupees 1,750 on painting it. He sold it for rupees 42,000. What was his gain or loss? Now, I'm just giving you an explanation, not the actual statement writing, okay? So just an explanation about the solution. So basically the cost of the car is rupees 40,000 plus his expenditure of 1,750. So his total expenditure by buying the car and spending on painting is equals to 41,750. So basically the cost price of this car can be called as 41,750. Now he sold for rupees 42,000, which is greater than the cost price. Therefore, there is a profit. 42,000 is greater than the cost price. What is the cost price? 41,750. Therefore, there is a profit. Now, the profit will be calculated as SP minus CP is equals to profit, right? 42,000 minus 41,750 gives me rupees 250. This 250 is supposed to be the profit gained by the man. So you are going to write the statement. This is not a solution, children. This is just an explanation about the solution. You are going to write the statements and solve it. But most of the part is given here. If you're intelligent enough, convert it into statements and solve it. So with this, we are finishing our video for today. I hope the concept is clear, and when we meet for live session, we can come together for a lot of doubt clearance, or we will solve more questions from the exercise. Thank you, children. Have a good day, and please study hard.